Sacred music has made its way into various corners of the modern world in ways that I'm sure would be completely unexpected to those who created it hundreds of years ago. I'm Alexander Lingas. I'm a professor in the Department of Music at City University London. My research is on the music of mainly Eastern Christian traditions from the time of their origins, leading all the way up to the present. My research covers traditions that are both living, people who've learned by ear in villages in the Middle East and in the Balkans, and also things that are in very old manuscripts in languages like medieval Greek or Latin or Church Slavonic. I'm also a performer, so I'm someone who bridges the gap between those living traditions and what's in the old manuscripts. I conduct a professional vocal ensemble that does works by contemporary composers seeking to extend these ancient traditions. I'm very interested in where these traditions came from, how they got there, and what they meant to people at various points in history. One of the most exciting projects of recent years has been a collaboration with colleagues at Stanford University called Icons of Sound. Together, we collaborated on a project to study what worship might have been like in Hagia Sophia from the period of its construction throughout the period it served as a Christian cathedral. The scientists at Stanford took an acoustic model. We were able to then sing in it in real time. We started in 2011 and had 2 public events of music newly edited for that program that since became a best-selling recording. What I really noticed, though, was the impact that it had on the audience. To walk into a very sort of normal concert hall with modern, fairly dry acoustics, all of a sudden then be immersed in the sound of an ancient cathedral with its resonances. It's something that our audiences in various parts of the world found very overwhelming, even. The music industry today, we find artists, even in the popular sphere, reaching out, reaching back to give their music greater depth, greater resonance. And this is something that we hear just even in things like soundtracks, where 50 years ago, you would have always had a standard orchestral score. Nowadays, we hear the sounds of ancient instruments, folk instruments, the sounds of indigenous traditions of various parts of the world incorporated. In the world of the arts, what research can do is broaden and deepen people's experience. Bring to light artistic treasures that people were unaware of. It can help them understand them, interpret them, get closer to the cultures in which they were originally produced. It helps to extend traditions and pass them on to the next generation.